Greetings, guys. It is indeed a pleasure having you here. Tolu of CSA Forex again, here to bring the necessary information that you need to know in order to trade the market the proper way. So as you are here, we want to say welcome. And if you are new to this section, do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It does help others see the video and also helps me to grow. Yes, we are going to be looking at the Euro USD today. The Euro USD is one that is most traded. It's more or less the most traded currency pair out there in the world. And we're going to be looking at this Euro USD based on the technicals and also based on the fundamentals. When it comes to the fundamentals, we'll be looking at the news that we have coming out today that can easily cause some volatility in the market, right? So let's quickly cross over to the calendar and see what we have today, first of all, that can easily affect the Euro USD. Now, if you look at what we have right in front of us, now you will see we have some high impact news coming out later today. Today is January 26th. But when it comes to the Euro USD, we are not obviously going to be paying attention to the card because the card is high impact. They have their bank, their rate statement coming out later today. That's about 4 p.m. And then also you have also card again, their press conference coming later by 5 p.m. And this is WAT, West African time, by the way. But the one that we're after is the one coming out at 8 p.m. This is the one that everybody needs to pay attention to that has to do with the USD, right? And also by 8:30 p.m. West African time, which is also known as 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. UK time, or this should be 3 p.m. EST. Now, it's known as the FOMC statement, and this is known to be a mover. This news is known to be volatile at the end of the day. So it's always best for you to pay attention to the high impact news, especially the FOMC coming out later today. And this FOMC has to do with the USD. So that means that come later today, you would expect this Euro USD, right, that we're talking about now, we expect some key volatility in the market. So now back to the technicals. Now on this technicals, I want to show you something rather interesting that is happening now. If you look at the chart on this Euro USD daily time frame, we've had a series of down moves right from last year, and then we had this pattern here which still seems to be playing out. And if you look at the pattern we have here, you'll notice that this is a bearish flag. On this bearish flag, you could have easily gotten one or two entries at some key areas here. You could have easily gotten an entry here, right, when it came out to the top of the trend line here, or when it breaks out here. That means that you would also be looking out for a breakout here and then a pullback to this area and then drop some more. And then look at what happened. The candle that closed yesterday, if you look very closely, you notice that it's closed still above this. That means that the battle is real. But trust me, with the FOMC coming out later today, we should expect a big enough candle, a breakout, or a pullback to push higher. But most likely it should be a big enough candle, probably showing a few whipsaw-ish movement. I don't know whether there's a word like that. Whipsaw-ish, yes. So I don't know whether we might have something like that. But this area is definitely one to pay attention to. This area is one to pay attention to. Now, looking at this from the daily time frame, why not cross over to the hourly time frame? Let's cross over to the hourly time frame and let's look for more clues. Now, you can see this is what we had over here, where we just pointed out at the false move over here. You can see that price has pushed back into the bearish flag. But trust me, it is still hot when it comes to shorts. So where would you like to sell? I repeat, where would you like to sell? If you look at this area here that we're mapping out here, you notice that this area is a hot zone. And when we say hot zone is an area that has acted as flip zone, where you have a form of support here, a form of resistance, a form of support here where it pushed higher, another support here. You can see what we have over here in this area, and then resistance, and then resistance. That simply means that when the price, I'm saying when and not if, because I believe that this area has a lot of orders, pending orders waiting. So when the price gets here, what are we going to be looking out for based on price action? Some could be using a form of candlestick formations. It could be a type of hammer or engulfing or doji or hami or whatever. But what are you looking out for here that will give you, that confidence to pull the trigger to go for shots? I'm actually looking for positions around here. I'm actually looking for something around here later today, right, to get a good entry around here. So let's see how this plays out. Now, trust me, this is what we're looking out for, and this is how to analyze the market, especially based on when you have high impact news coming out for the day. You could easily have the market do a form of stall. The market could easily be quiet prior to the news. But whatever the case is, what we are going to do is to tread with caution. Wait for the market to act, and then we react, right? So we're going to stop here. And of course, if this video was helpful, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you have any questions, comment in the section below. And of course, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you want to learn how to trade using support and resistance price action, in the section below, in the description section below, there's a link to book a call. Book a call and let's have a discussion. Whether you've been having series of losses, you're not even sure what's going on, you are frustrated, you want to quit. Before you do that, hit the link to book a call and let's have a chat. Let's discuss what has been your issue and how to turn that around. Too many opportunities in this year, January, in this year 2022, and this is just January. So trust me, you can turn your trading around. Thank you guys. It has indeed been a pleasure. Do enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye and God bless. Cheers.